Good morning, everyone. This is Joseph with Smart Money Traders. Today is Friday, December 6th, 2024. It's 9:15 on the East Coast. This is the last day, obviously, trading for the week. So this is the last day I'll be streaming for this week. Hope that everybody had a good week so far. My week is a little bit, you know, I'd say right now I'm kind of really break even week for me at the time. So we will look today to see if we can get some points out of this market today between the ES and the NQ, which is mainly what I primarily trade. But I'm open to look at other instruments if anybody had questions or anybody shows any interest in looking at those as well. So, but in the meantime, let's just look at the ES before I dive in my analysis. I want to just remind everyone this is for educational purposes only. This is not a signal stream where I'm going to tell you where to buy and where to sell. It's basically education and sharing my insight with you over the years, and hopefully that'll be helpful to you. And also, I'm here to learn as well. I'm sure I can definitely learn. This market is something that's an ever growing, knowledge base, because every day that goes by, you can learn something new from it. So with that said, I'm looking to, to trade the ES and the NQ today, but let's look at, it looks like we had some news. Let's look at both of them now. Looks like we had some news at 8:30. Just this big candle here tell me we had some news. Today is, oh yeah, yesterday non-farm payroll. I've been away from the market since yesterday. Let me see what we got here. I believe I'm gonna have Forex Factory already open here. Let's see. Do I? No, I don't. Let me look at the news. Oh yeah. Today is the first Friday of the month. With the holidays and stuff, all my days get mixed up here. But yeah, December 6th, first Friday of the month, we have non-farm payroll. It looks like it came out pretty good, except the unemployment rate is a little more than expected. As you can see, the reaction of the market so far is kind of bullish. If you look at this, it was what they did here, like they always do, they go back and tag some people out. Overnight, this is the NQ. Overnight, this market went higher, came back to the base here that it formed right at the beginning of the session, which was a fair value gap created here a couple of days ago with this big candle up to that exact zone, and now it looks like we're heading higher. We hit this other fair value gap up there and got rejected. Looks like we're trying to attack it again. So what's the plan for the NQ today? I'd like to see a pullback to this. See a pullback from here, maybe to the zone again, and probably go higher from here. Or the other scenario would be, that's scenario number one. The other one would be to go back and test it if we cannot really break it with any conviction. So we may see a retest from where we are now and go lower. So definitely open for both, but definitely not yet. Also right here, there's a little zone of resistance right here as well. Let me just draw it up. So here, this is what support, resistance, support. Now it was resistance here, break it to this side and went back and tested. So right now we at that zone. So, because this market, the way it is, we may not even come back all the way down here. The other option would be to come back to this back here. Go high. So these are the three scenarios that we may see. We may see a deeper pullback to this fair value gap around 470. But we also may see a pullback toward, 490, 491 area. But at the moment, we're definitely looking to favor the long on the the NQ. So let's look at the ES right now. The ES wasn't mine. So let me look at this here. This is a resistance zone which may become support. And also this was a transfer, like an area where there was a transfer of power that happened here. There was a shift in the market. So that's something we got to keep in mind as well here. Again, we approach this fair value gap, but we didn't touch it. We may go test it again and go lower. But this big bullish candle here on this here, I was favoring the long come back to this and maybe go higher. So along 6,010, that could be an area we trying to go along here. Really, honestly, when I'm looking at this market here, I think favoring the long might be the best way to go. But it's 9:23, market hasn't opened. The cash market hasn't opened yet, so we're gonna be, just wait and watch it until typically we don't take a position at least 5 minutes after the market open. In a day like today, because there's non-farm payroll, so we may see a little more back and forth here before the market pick a direction for the trading session, at least for the morning trading session, which is what I typically trade. So with that said, let me see if there's any questions in the chat. Doesn't look like there's any. I'll go on mute for a second here. I'm just waiting and see for the market to open in about 6 minutes now. All right, it's 9:30. Market's open. So let's see what we get here. We just got to jump to the upside, but obviously it's not something we would like to trade now, but keep an eye on it. Market internal so far are green. Let's wait here and see. Very choppy right now.
Order filled.
Yeah, definitely the trend's up at the moment. So we'll look into probably go long in a few minutes if the market's still in that state. Right now we are pushing a pivot in the ES, only at resistance in the ES, the top charts here are all ES. The only chart that's not ES at the moment is the bottom, the middle. So that's the NQ, which is breaking up higher here. Again, also engaged, we would be engaging here at this resistance, and also we got 2 more minutes before we can, we take our first position. Again, we're looking to go long if we have the opportunity. I would like to see maybe a pullback here in the ES right below the figure, below 60 to get it, because we may not get a pullback. Sometimes we get this market just runs away. So definitely looking to let this market settle a little bit. Today we're gonna be extra patient. Fridays are usually not the easiest to trade. This market here, it's popping higher. Like everything else in life, timing is everything in trading. So timing your entries and getting in at the right time is very, very important, because that will make a difference between profitable day or losing day, and that will determine if you got a winner or loser. Because right now, if we jump in, we'll be chasing this market here right above this resistance, but we would want to see a little pullback. And that would be more to our liking. Enter this market here. I think NQ can get a pullback all the way down to this band at 500. And if we get a U-turn, then we can probably operate that. Well, let's go to the 30-minute NQ here on the right. Again, we're right at this resistance, which is, I talked about earlier, could be a problem. So if we come back down to this band, then that will tell me, I think that will definitely be a better entry. The NQ looks like went up this way. We come back down, give me a fill, come back down this way here to this band, to this resistance zone, support zone, which was at one point of resistance over here, but we may not get that. It looks like we'll be flying higher today here. We're getting that. I don't think we're getting that pullback we want. The second pullback. And when I'm looking at this here, we can get a pullback all the way back down to VWAP here, which is 87. 487. So that's the Globex VWAP. If we were to get that, that would be a nice place to see a U-turn and go the other way. But here we'll be very careful here to go long. It's definitely too high to my liking. Same thing with the ES. I'd like to see something even to put the VWAP here with definitely much better entry. Let's wait and see what we get. Again, welcome to everyone that's here. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the chat. We're looking at the NQ and the ES here. They're really at pretty expensive. We wouldn't want to be buying at this level. We want to wait for a pullback. The ES, ideally a pullback to 91 would be great, but we may not get that because this market here looks like we're flying, but at least to 95, 96 area, pullback would be awesome. Well, we got a comment here. Let me chat, see what this is. Okay, we're pushing higher. Again, the direction for us, for me this morning, it's higher, but it's just a matter of, okay, can we time it in a way that's gonna make sense? Because all this you can get caught here up here and get taken down for a deeper pullback. So we'll be very, very careful with this. I think somebody said something in the chat. If you can say it again, because something is covering it here. I cannot see what you said. Oh, let me see. Can't see what you said here. So please type it again, if you don't mind, because I cannot see what you said. I'm looking at my streaming software. It's not good to hear. Oh, I think I see it. I went to the stream myself so I could see it. Oh, good morning, Kimmy. Good. Hope you had a good evening and looking to get out a few coins of this market today. You know, I'm not sure you were here at the beginning saying, hey, we're bullish or the market open. You know, we had the news this morning. Right now we're in a wait and see mode because we would like to see a pullback, especially NQ. NQ is really, really high. Yeah, we'd like to see a pullback toward maybe 91, ideally, for the ES, and the NQ ideally about 490. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get those pullbacks, but if we do, that'll be ideal. Let's look at my the contour here on my regular computer. Good thing I looked because they're not selected to copy. Just make sure they change that to ES. Okay, I think I have the NQ already. Change that to GC. Sometimes I do trade gold a little bit. So I have gold in that tab on the top left. You're going to see I have gold right here. Gold is going, it looks like it's going lower. Gold can be something when the equities are crazy. I like to take a look at gold at times. But right now we're moving higher. It's like gold is going lower. But, you know, let me know any questions, any comments. Tell me what you're seeing. What's your bias for the day? Again, my bias is to the long side. Yeah, I mean, with the news and everything else that's showing up here, we look like we may go higher, but we're rarely at a resistance. I'd like to see a deep pullback here from that candle that opened, but we may not get that. So with that said, NQ is definitely breaking to the upside. So yes, it's ranging. Yes, hasn't really. Yes, give us a little better chance to go along here, but our stop would have been about 96, which is exactly where I'd like it to come back to and turn around and go higher. But if we don't get that, we don't get that. Let's see what the chat says here. Hey, good morning, Terry. Good morning. You had a great day. I think it looks like you're in the UK, so it's already afternoon for you guys, I believe. So we're looking to go long here. Again, we didn't take this long in the NQ because we wanted a deeper pullback. We wanted that double pullback, which essentially we got here. But again, it was right at the pivot. Now, when it breaks the pivot, would like it to come back to it. You know, now that's was resistance. I would like it to come back to it and give us a U-turn. Then we could probably engage long. But we're definitely looking to go long in this market here.
Order canceled.
My regular computer had an order. Oops, and this market is keep pushing higher here. Yes, it's ranging. It looks like it's about to break the range to the upside. Yeah, it's about to break the range. In this situation, NQ just flew up without a pullback. So that just shows you this market is really strong here. Can we get a pullback to go higher? I don't know. Yes, same thing. Would like to see a pullback. So I'm kind of selling here before we engage long. But if we don't get it, we'll have to wait for a look at this here. NQ, we're heading to a resistance area. 75. See how it reacts to that. Let's see how it reacts to that. Yes, we're above the overnight high. Now we're hitting a pivot. Definitely want to be careful here today because, again, the direction is pretty clear. Not a matter of, okay, when can we jump in? And right now, he hasn't really given us any opportunity. Given me, let me just say, this is how I trade. I don't just jump in, even though here, yeah, with this pivot, you could have just said, hey, I'm going to just do the breakout here, but I'm not really a breakout trader because most of the time the breakouts fail. So here in the ES, if we come back to 02, give me like a 5-point pullback here, we may go long, but it doesn't look like he wants to. With that said, we're gonna stay put, stay, like Jimmy like to say, we're gonna stay hip, hands in pocket, HIP, hands in pocket so far. So, I'm in the ES here, on the top, on the middle, in the top here, resistance. So we're gonna see what happened from here. Again, we had a signal to go along here. Yeah, we definitely could have done this, do the double pullback, but being extra cautious today, definitely would have hit the first and second target here. We never got that pullback in the NQ. NQ just went straight up. Yes, let's see if we can get at least a pullback to 6102. We can get a pullback to this level here, 6102. We may want to engage long, but we'll have to wait for that. This market is still early. It's only 19 minutes since the market opened. So we have a lot of time to deal with this here. The question is this the pullback we've been wanting on the ES? Is this the pullback that we've been wanting? Again, would like it to come down here. Let me just draw a blue line over here, which is about 6103. 6102 area. That'll give us a much better way to enter the market. On the market today, also, we may just get one pullback, not the double pullback we usually get. See if they retest here. They're going to retest this and maybe bring it lower. Pretty strong market today. Let's see if they can at least give me a couple negative bars here on the Unirenco on the top left. They can come back to 6107. I may engage long here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Today could be a day that we'll just watch it. We'll just watch the market go without us. So, and that's fine, The most important thing in trading is not trying to trade, but it's really knowing when to trade and taking into account all the possibilities. Even though we will never be able to know everything, we're going to be acting on some incomplete information. But again, right here, we'd like to see some kind of pullback to engage long and see how it goes here. We're not going to jump the gun and have FOMO. We're going to have fear of missing out here. We're not going to do that. Let's see if we can get a pullback to get us in the game here. So we're going to wait and see. Chat, let me know how you guys are doing out there. Any trades, what are you guys experiencing? What are you guys seeing? Because right now, for me, clear uptrend, but we want to get in on the pullback. But now, the danger with this now, because we tested, so I did say we're gonna see if we can get to 7. Did get to 7 here. Hello, and this candle is exactly 6107. So maybe a U-turn here. We may be engaging long. Again, this is not really to my liking. It's kind of high, but this market with the momentum and the order flow, if we're going to go higher here, we'll
order
go higher. So we have a long entry at 60.
Order submitted.
6109.75. If it doesn't get to that level and get to, let's say, below 07, the order will automatically cancel. See what happened here. We live here. We got some sellers, but they may get run over, may get squeezed. But again, we're not going to jump in. We're just going to want the market to go our way to get us in. Let's see if we can do that here. And probably, honestly, I'll put a three-point stop almost immediately if I get in. My ATM is set up for 5 points. That's my catastrophic
order
stop.
cancel.
See, stop. So we got cancel here. So let's see if we're getting a gray background, meaning, hey, alignment is disappearing. There's no alignment and the different bar sizes. So let's see. Got the blue back on again.
Order
here.
submitted.
9 1/4. That's my entry to go along here in the ES. So let's see what happens. See this push here. It's really not. I'm gonna
Order
cancel this
canceled.
order. I'm gonna cancel it not because I don't want to lose, but it's really not to my standards as far as my rules of trading. We had resistance. I'd like to see a deeper pullback, maybe towards 6103 would be a great place to try to engage long again. Where that blue line is right here in the middle, the top middle chart, that could be a better place. If you see a U-turn there, then we can engage long. I'm not liking this. No, we do get a little deeper of a pullback. We got a couple of points here. Hey, we're not gonna let FOMO dictate what we do. Hey, fear of missing out. No, we're not doing that. So now let's see that little push down right there. I think they got some people short here. Let's see if we can get one here. Preferably, if I get here, my stop would be technically about 250, but
order canceled.
I think we may have some more down movement here. I'm looking at my order flow. As you can see here, this is the selling that happened. I think some people may have got caught here. Some sellers. I don't know if they're going to get rescued or if they're going to come back to it. But for now, we're going to... Yeah, this is not... I don't like this setup here. It may go without me. Oh well, there'll be another time to trade. I'd like it to get to 3. If it gets to 3... I think I have the ZN over here. I need the ES. If it gets back to this level, about 3, then, again, if I had my order still in place, I would have got long. I would have got long about 7 3/4. I would be down about 1.5 points. So a lot of times, the best trades is the one that you don't take. We may go higher, yeah. But also, I'd like it to get a little lower, give me a better entry. Then I'd engage long at that time. Well, we're pushing higher now. It's 10 o'clock, about to be 10 o'clock. So we should see some movement here. Yeah, 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if there's any news for 10 o'clock. Double check, definitely. Check here from the VPS if we have X Factory. Move this over here. No, we don't have any news. Just because of the top of the hour. So, hey, again, there's some shaking up that's happening right up here. So we don't want to be part of it. See, Jimmy's saying 6105 is minor support. Yeah, I mean, he definitely hit it right here. ESPN app, just on silent here. Keep it in front of me. Okay, so yeah, 6105 definitely looked like was support. And 6103, that's where I'd like it to come to. Because that was a major, the market kind of reacted to that level. Between 6103 and 6100, that would be a sweet spot to go long. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to get that opportunity. Market wants to go higher, but timing and location are key to trading. Can't let FOMO dictate what you do. Because right now you say, well, I don't want it to move without me. Hey, that's going to happen sometimes. That said, we're going to wait here until we get to a better level to buy it. Yeah, we're getting the selling that we anticipated here. So let's see if we can go a little deeper of a pullback. And if we get a deeper pullback here, we'll be ready to engage long. If we get the U-turn. Oh, you're bidding 525, Jimmy? Okay, great. Hopefully you get feel and it turns around right away. But based on my assessment here, 6103, that's the area I'd like to see it come and make that U-turn. It may not get down there because this market is pretty strong at the moment. But that was a consumer sentiment reported. I don't see it on my... Was it positive, Jimmy? Or negative? Because I don't see it in my... I looked at the Forex Factory. It wasn't there. There's the 6. Yeah, it's not there. All right. There's a little more of a pullback here. Okay, 550. So then I'm not sure if you move it before you got to 525, but at 550, You must have got fill. If you moved it before this little drop, now we got definitely get fill right now. Must be long at the moment. Oh, okay. So they reported 74, expected 73. If that's what you're saying here, yeah. So that could be another little fuel for this market to go higher. Okay, it's market going lower, and we will, wait till now. It may turn around right here. So it may not get to the 3 that we thought about. NQ doing. NQ is not. NQ wants to turn around as well. Well, and the turnaround's happening unless they want to retest this bottom. Patience in this market today. Now, if we do make a no low here too, we can ask ourselves, okay, is this a reversal? Because the resistance couldn't make a no high. If it comes back to 3 and then give me the U-turn, then I'll be more apt to take it. Now we're getting the green background, so that could be a sign, hey, this market may be ready to go higher. You got the light blue, by the way, so Jimmy must be in profit right now, well in profit. Okay. Yes, this market is definitely hesitating right now. Hey, it's asking itself, do I go up or do I go down? I'm going to stick with my original plan, which was give me a pullback to 3, between 3. Then I want to go long. But here, it would be a week long, And usually when you get into a weak position, you get wiped out. They come back and then wipe you out to go exactly where your direction is going to go. Yeah, target at 10.25. That's not a bad one because that would be a couple of ticks below the high of the day. Some willingness to go higher here, so that could definitely help your trade. Check something here. Yeah, looks like this market is going higher here. It's not going to give us the pullback. It's not going to give me the pullback that I really wanted. Yeah. Nice trade, Jimmy. Congratulations. Grab your 5 points and run. Now we are approaching this new high. I mean the previous high. We haven't made a new high yet, but it's about to. The new high was 11. So it's almost there. Yeah, right now again, that retest could tell us, hey, that's why you don't go long at a high like this. So you kind of really well time your entry because you probably got like maybe a point worth of heat, and then it turn around your way. Once again, we're waiting for a deeper pullback to go long here if we want to go long, but the longer it takes for this market to give us a pullback and turn around and go long, the more likely here this maybe could be the top for the day. Because we don't know. Because there's like, this area got hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and still hasn't really broken above 11. So, yeah, it's okay, Jimmy. At least you made some profit. If you didn't hit your target, that's fine. But again, a flat top like this could be a sign that we may be breaking higher here. Or if we break this little trend line here, we may go lower. Let's see what happens. Got a signal to sell right here with that Raptor. I wouldn't definitely want to take that at the moment. We're right at a support level with this trend line. But if we do break down and give us a pullback lower than 10.5 and turn around, we might be open for a short. Because this kind of market today is really, it's breaking down now. Yeah, it's definitely keep looking more and more like a double top here. More and more like a lower. But we got some conflicting information at the moment. Got some green internals. Market has been bullish all day, but the NQ here looks like it's topping out also. Let's wait and see what it gives us here. I'm going to step away from my desk for about a minute. Okay, I'm back. So let's see if we have anything that changed here. I think really. And this market being very stagnant right now, so I'm not trusting this market much either way. Even though right now looks like we're breaking that support. Feeling here they're taking, orders on both sides obviously, but without any conviction either way. Yeah, looks like we're having a little Bit of a push up here. The order flow is definitely getting bullish. Let's see if it's going to break above 11. Honestly, here a short could be in order because they can't break that step in front of the buyers either. The volume profile here, we're at POC. We're right in between POC and the value area high. So that means this market is getting a little expensive. We have a little room to the downside. Let's wait for a clearer picture here. 7.25 here could be a place to go short. But again, this has been a bullish market all morning. We're definitely topping here. Can be tempting to take a short here. We'll wait and see. Having an order at 7.25. I'm looking at the order flow here.
Order submitted.
Again, this is a risky trade, kind of counter trend really when you think about it. But there's a lot of reasons for this market to flush down here. There's a lot of sellers are coming in at the moment. Will they be able to push it down? We don't know that. And obviously if we go short here, top would be very tight. I mean tighter than usual.
Order submitted.
Okay, we got taken short here. Again, this is a counter trend trade. I wouldn't, so more like an advanced setup here, but let's see if we can scalp a couple points out of this market. Definitely reduce my liability. Give a 2-point stop. See, really at the moment I can even make it a 1-point stop. This is 7.25. We're gonna leave it at 2 points for now, but definitely if we get hit the first target, we know our stop gonna be moved to break even. We're over about 6 ticks, so yeah, definitely not looking too good here, but let's see what we get. So it's at 950. Looks like we might get taken out here. Again, this was a counter trend trade. We knew the risk associated with it. You know, when you're definitely trading, you gotta know, hey, this was a trade we took based on the fact that we couldn't make a new high, and there were some sellers coming to the market. The order flow is getting bearish, so if we don't survive this, we'll reassess. It's 1027, so let's wait and see what happened here. More likely here, we may get taken out. And the thing is, sometimes we may get taken out by a tick. If we get taken out here, 2 points, we're down 2 points for the day, which is totally fine. And looking back, you say, hey, you know, this is a counter trend trade, 6 ticks, you're up 6 ticks, why don't you move your stop to break even? Yes, you could have done that. But at the same time, it just wasn't time yet. Could it be one of those situations that you get taken out by a tick or two and then turn around your way? We don't know that yet. But yeah, we definitely don't want to take a long here because it's right at resistance. We took a short because it was at resistance, so we don't want to do the same thing here. Overreact to a loss. That's another thing that happens sometimes. People, you know, we tend to overreact to a loss or even a win too. So honestly, I'd like to even try another short here if I have another opportunity. But let's wait. It's kind of early, too soon, and also it's almost 10:30, so the initial balance will be formed by then. Typically, we're right at the top of the initial balance at the moment. That's not fully formed yet, so we can see a fade to the downside here. Once again, timing is everything in trading. Could we see a little fade?
Order submitted.
Let's try it again. I'm gonna put our hand in the cookie jar again.
Order submitted.
Put our hand in the cookie jar and see. This time we got a better result. This time we're gonna give it the proper, gonna give it more room. I think a loss here. We probably, today being Friday, typically we try to finish trading Friday much earlier than a normal day. If we get a loss here, we're not gonna be trying to chase those losses. Yeah, seeing some selling coming in here. Let's see what happens. Take care on the target. The sellers are trying to seize control of this market. Now, when you look at my stop out, I got stop at 9.5, but the high of this candle was 10. So another point here, I'd be still in that previous trade. But hindsight is 2020. So we don't trade in hindsight. We trade the right edge. You know, as the title of this says, you know, real trading happened at the right edge. Now, once again, if we get a new high here, I think we should reduce our risk maybe to 10.25. So if we get stop at 10.25, that just means this market is not ready to go one way or the other. So that'll give us a clue to get out, to be out of this market here. All right, let's see. Just ranging up here. We're gonna keep our stop out of the way for now. Let's see how it goes. Okay. And the high of the day is 61.11. So I think if we make a new high here, we'll want to probably get out of this market here. Make a new high. Yeah, looking at the order flow, there's some sellers coming in, but this market order starts getting more and more negative. So let's see if we can go lower here. All right, we're gonna reduce our risk to 3 points instead of the 5. Put that 10 and a quarter here. Because if we go up to 10 and a quarter, we don't want to be in this trade anymore. Okay, up about a point. Basically in the same position that we were in earlier, up 6 ticks. We could reduce our risk by another point here. And 9 and a quarter. Yes. We'll keep this up at 10 and a quarter for now, but we're ready to move it to 9 and a quarter. I think the sellers are getting more active here. More and more aggressive. So will that pan out as a win? We'll have to wait and find out. We're a couple of ticks away from moving us up altogether to break even. See if we can get that. There you go. We're up to 2 points. So we'll even move it to 8 and a quarter. Give it 1 point here. If he cannot give us that, we don't want to be in this trade anymore. If he comes back and tag us at 8 and a quarter, that's fine. Right now, this market is definitely testing our patience this morning, like they usually do. There you go. Come on now. We got one more tick. We'll move to break even. But it's teasing us. There you go. We got break even. See if we can get that first target. It'd be a shame if we don't. We get to say that's a low on this candle. It's a low here. But I think I'm moving both to break even without the +1. Because sometimes the +1 may get you taken out. And, well, it doesn't look good. Yeah, the +1 would have been out already. But, well, looks like we may get taken out here at break even. In that second trade. Which is fine. If that were to happen, it's almost 11 o'clock. We'll wait after 11 to engage. But let's see if we can survive this little pullback here. Survive that one. It's about to tag us out here, unfortunately.
Order canceled.
There you go. Got stopped our break even on the second. So far, one loss and one break even trade. The sad reality is this trade looks like it's going to go straight to a target. But can't be doing any revenge trading at the moment. There you go. Tag us out for a tick. Now it's going to a target. There you go. That's trading for you. Yeah. 4-point chop. Yeah, definitely. ES is definitely worth chopping up there. Which, when I look at the order flow, it looks like it was getting bearish. I got tagged out by a tick the first time for 2 points. Now I got tagged out at break even. I remember earlier we said, hey, we wanted the market to get back to this blue line to go long. So we'll wait and see. 9 minutes to 11. Will this happen or not? We don't know. Breaking down now. Yeah, that's the frustrating part of trading. Sometimes you can be right, but your timing was a little off. And then, that determines you have a loser or break even trade. Something that you didn't want. So, but again, it looks like it's bouncing at that level, as we said earlier, that we're looking to go long at that level. If you're already here, so that could be the bounce we're waiting for all this time to go long. But it's so close to 11 o'clock. This market is not clear. When we come back all the way to the VWAP here, the Globex VWAP at 60.99. Somebody said something in the chat. Let me look. Yeah, Europe is going to close in about 30 minutes. So definitely going along here will always be problematic. So we'll just have to wait. I will pull back here, going higher for a little bit and give me a U-turn to the downside. Could be a tempting short because we still have all this overhead resistance here. If we hit this zone, this area here, and come back to it, come back down, we may want to go short. Let's see. Yeah, this market, it looks like at this point may have top for the day, but still kind of. And Q seems to be ready to go down further here. Yeah, getting a little bit of a up move here, both in the ES and the NQ. 3 minutes to 11. So let's see what the top of the hour brings. When looking at the other flow here, it looks like the bulls are stepping in pretty aggressively. Let's see if they can actually care about the assault they're having on the bears here. So definitely this market is not prime for any take a position really one way or the other. Especially we got about a minute left for the top of the hour. I think on stream here I may take one more position if something sets up the right way. Something sets up the right way, we will take one more trade. We have 2 trades so far, 1 loser for 2 points and 1 break even. And see how it goes here. Again, it's coming back. The resistance zone. If we get a U-turn here, could be an entry here below 5, but it's really close to this bottom. NQ actually, I'd like to shorten the NQ better than the ES at the moment. It's 11 o'clock. Let's see how it goes here. Look at the 30-minute chart on the ES on the bottom right. You can see really the last couple hours, market hasn't done much. Kind of really came back to this fair value gap here and going higher. So really the favorite direction here should be the long. We may come back and test that again. I'm not a candlestick pattern trader, and I know them. But when you look at an hour ago, that the candle that closed here definitely showing some exhaustion to the upside. The buyers are getting tired. With that said, we open for a short as well here. The NQ, we never got that deep pullback we wanted to see here when we were doing an analysis pre-market. Wanted to come back down, it never did. Now we're pushing higher. Also, the market internals are definitely turning bearish for the most part. So seeing a push down here would not be a surprise. So I may really trying to go short here. We got some conflicting information in some point, but definitely the order flow is looking bearish. So if we get 2 ticks below here, we go short.
Order submitted.
And we just plunge down here. Again, if we can't do this, if we go back up here at 7.5, 7.75, we don't want to be in this trade anymore. So we're gonna reduce our risk fairly quickly. Now I'm looking at the volume profile here. We're below the POC. We broke the POC to the downside. We came back to it. Now we're selling off. So if we go back higher here above that swing, that would be a sign that hey, this market's not primed to go down there yet. Again, if we win, lose, or draw here, we're gonna pack up our toys and go home. We had a bang background when we got into this trade. Now it's like the lull of the market. The market, it's I think lunchtime, Friday. People go to lunch early. Would be at play here. So let's see if we can. NQ definitely is not helping. Okay, looks like we got some selling coming in. Officially, my stop is at 3 points here. Somebody said something in the chat. I'd like. It looks like stop is 7.75. Yes, my stop is at 7.75 at the moment. It was at 9.75 at the beginning. Sure, 10. But I reduced my risk now. It looks like we might get to that first target here. That would be. That would be good. Probably looking to maybe risk 1 more point here. 2 points, maybe this 6.75. Yeah, I'll just leave it up here for now. Because 2 more ticks here, we're gonna go to break even.
Order canceled.
We got taken out. My first target got taken out, so we're gonna give this some room. If it's going to run, let it run here to the downside. So I'm just gonna let it run here. Just gonna trail my stop. Again, it may come back and tag us out, but the first target got hit. So that means it's gonna run to the next line here, which is a support. At one point was resistance, but now it's serving as support. So let's see if we can. Now we have the barrier here in the way. We have the VWAP. So getting taken out here is very likely, but if it turns around, what I like to do is give it maybe 1 or 2 ticks because I'm already in profit in that second one. So I'll give it 1 tick here. It's not. Let's see. Basically, that thing went straight 2 to 3. I just moved it up 1 tick. Would have got taken out for the 1 tick. So essentially, what I did here is just risk 1 tick to make a few more ticks possibly. So let's see if that's gonna work out. So let's see if we can get a push down here. But again, first target already got hit. So working to see if the second target will get hit here. But it doesn't look like it's is going to happen. This was a nice little support here, bounce. Can we break it and go to the next one? Will this be the push down? Let's see. See what the order flow is saying here. Yeah, it's a possibility. Will be the new low here. Will be the stop will start trailing again if we make a new low. Okay, we're trailing again here. Okay, can we see that push down that we're looking for here? There you go. There you go. We're trailing. We're trailing. Again, my stop right now is almost where my second target would have been. So if I get taken out here, it's not a big deal. So when the market's running like this, if it wants to run, we want to let it run. Yeah, there you go. Definitely would have.
Order canceled.
I got taken out here. Right to the tick so far, it looks like. Okay, well, it looks like we're going lower. The next level down I saw was 93.50, but I didn't want to. I know this has a big potential of a bounce, so that's why I had my target right here. So with that, when the green for the day, because that second, we let that second leg run. So with that, I'm gonna take a break here for a second. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. As you can see here, wow, look at how accurate that target was. That's crazy. Just hit that level and bounce. Now it looks like it's setting up for another short here. If you get to 3, that light blue line, that's 61.03, and give me a U-turn. Might be tempted to go short here again. But Friday, it's about to be 11:30, and that was a nice little way to close the week here. I think we might be closing up shop. Chat, if you have any questions, comments, is the time to definitely type it in the chat here. We might be, gonna close the stream down. With that said, let's do a little recap of what happened today. Again, this level, 61.75 was definitely potential for resistance. So if we see a U-turn here, not surprising at all. Could this be the flush down to go much higher too? Because they flush all this down, but we have this big mess from pre-market. So those guys here, they're not gonna go quietly. People here, they're gonna defend their position. So we may see some more higher movement. But in the meantime, let me do a quick recap. Really what we did here was kind of out of character for us. We kind of move our stuff to break even a little too quick. Not break even. We kind of reduced the risk a little prematurely. Again, it's all in hindsight. At the moment, the market was going in our favor. So, up 6, I think it was 6 or 7 ticks. So let's reduce our risk, which is what we're trying to do in trading, as soon as you can. And then we got taken out by maybe 2 ticks. That was another short setup. We took it right here. Let me make this bigger. We took the short setup here, the entry, okay, short setup. And then we got taken out break even. We're still believing in the short based on the order flow and then some, a few other things. We got short at 475. First target got hit for 10 ticks. And we saw a possibility the market could run. What's interesting is at one point my stop was at 61.03. And I said, let me give it one more tick. And then this happened. This wouldn't happen if I not given it one more tick. So essentially I traded 1 tick for a good amount here. Let me see. 3 to 7 points, which is 28 ticks. So again, short is still in play here, but as we get to 11:30, this market is gonna behave weirder and weirder. We want to definitely be out now and see and go from there. So I think there was somebody that said something in the chat here. Let me look. Awesome trade. Thank you, Jimmy. He has closed longs, but EU is half over. Okay. Definitely was a nice trade in hindsight here, but definitely we stuck with that short idea, and it did pay out at the end. Not a bad way to close the week. Particular VPS, I'm trading a couple accounts. Obviously, both of them are in green because I was copying from one or the other. Not a bad trading day at all. With that said, I want to wish you guys have a good weekend. I'll take some time to refresh and reload. I know this weekend I'll definitely do some of that, do some journaling, looking at where I can improve. Again, this market's going lower, and be a better person, first and foremost, and also be a better trader, because they're all linked together. So with that said, I'm gonna end the stream, unless the last minute comment or question. Let's see. I'm gonna give it one more minute before I officially close the stream, because I wouldn't want anybody that has a question or comment voice that. Again, it's a retest of that support. If we break it, we may go down to 60.90, which is the next level, and that zone that I drawn pre-market. I drawn that down. So let's see what happened here. But okay, so with that, I'm gonna close the chat. Have a good weekend. Enjoy some time with your loved ones. So we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, one more thing I want to say is, if you know any trader that's interested in learning and really just being in this community, let them know about the channel. Share the stream. Encourage them to subscribe. Like, I'm gonna put out some shorts from some previous stream that I've done last week. That's coming out in the next couple of days. Just keep on the lookout for new videos that I'll be posting on a regular basis. So with that, it's 11:24 Friday. Again, it looks like we're going lower here, but be careful. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye. God bless.